Now, you all know I'm extremely excited for the brand new open world MMO game, Escape from Tarkov. It will be coming to PC sometime in 2016. We will be getting a beta early 2016. But in this video, I'm going to be going over a ton of brand new details about Escape from Tarkov, including details about raids, weapons, traders, and so much more. So hello there, my fellow open world gamers. What's up? It's Robbie with Open World Games, and let's dive straight in. So yes, the game will have traders, and they will also be giving out missions as well as buying and selling gear, weapons, and items that you are extremely interested in because there's going to be lots of them. Now, traders will also give out missions including acquiring data, searching for items for their inventory, contract kills, and discovering new locations and more. But this is the really cool part about traders. Traders can get into conflict with one another if you decide to purchase from another trader. They will take that as an insult. Makes business sense, of course. And every trader in the game will be providing their own unique items. So there's going to be very little similarities in their inventory. They're going to have special weapons per trader. Now, a lot of you are wondering, will this game be supported post-launch with DLC? Well, yes, Tarkov will be supported post-launch with DLC that will expand free roam and add more raids. Nice. Now, I told you previously that weapons will deteriorate over time and you will be responsible for repairing them. But get this, weapons will visually deteriorate in front of your eyes. They'll get scratches, become dirty, and then you will know, uh-oh, something is about to happen. My weapon will be malfunctioning. I need to repair it ASAP. Now, you can apparently play the game in third person as well as first. However, views are in separate servers for balancing reasons. I'm curious to see how this is going to work. Apparently, it's going to be more hardcore for third person perspective players. I'm not too sure what to make of this. I feel like sometimes this game could be too hardcore, but I'm very interested still on how this will turn out. Speaking of hardcore, once you die in a PvP raid, you cannot return to it or recover lost items. You know, in Bloodborne or Dark Souls, how you could return to the corpse and at least have a chance to regain your items or XP. That's not going to be the case in Escape from Tarkov. It's very, very hardcore once you enter the PvP space, and co-op is going to be less hardcore, but I'm curious to see how players react to this extreme hardcore nature. And in fact, if you do die in a raid, you cannot return to the raid with your group. You have to sit out until it is finished, and then you just have to join the next raid, unfortunately. So it depends on how long the raids would be. If you die at the beginning of the raid, that could get a little bit boring just sitting there and waiting for your friends to finish the raid. You have to find something to do. So in that way, the game is extremely hardcore. Again, let me know what you make of it in the comments below. The good news is that there will be a common clan stash, so your group can exchange items with one another. And if you collect really badass items and weapons that you don't want, apparently you can give them to other players. Now, how many players can we expect to be playing within the co-op space? Is going to be around 12 players, and the raid group limit, that is the PvP space, is going to support up to 5 players in your group. But there is an arena mode, and this is going to be where you can just hop in and face off against one other player, 1 versus 1 fight to the death, a gladiator type experience in an apocalyptic universe. This right here sounds very addicting, and I cannot wait to see how that turns out. Now, melee weapons will be in the game, by the way. These include several types of knives, and they're trying to get a trench spade in there as well. But yes, melee weapons will be a part of the game. And if you need to get through a door, you can use a key, of course, or you can kick it down, but that is a bit risky, especially if you go into a raid PvP environment, because you know what? Someone could be sitting on the other end and just gun you down. Now, the game will feature World War II weapons and modern-day Russian weapons. I'm curious to see what type of World War II weapons are thrown in there. Hopefully they have the MP40 because I love that weapon. And you can attach flashlights and laser designators to your weapon, and they can be manually turned on or off at any time. And I love this level of detail. I really miss games that allow you to have full control over absolutely every detail. Most games are going to this more contextual casual feel to them, and I'm really glad that this game is going all out with that detail. You can also pair up magazines in the game with duct tape. This is something that they are trying to get in the game at least, but I would think it would help you with a faster reload. Now, there are AI in the game. They are called scavengers or scavs, and you can actually play as them. You can take over some of these scavs, and this way you can help out a squad or hinder their progress as they try to complete missions. But this one's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to offer a ton of paranoia when exploring around the game world. You don't know if that scav is going to be a human control player or AI. Now, this is a tactical game, so you can heal one another. If some player goes down, you have the chance of healing them up and getting them back into the action. So there you guys have it. Escape from Tarkov is shaping up to be an amazing hardcore MMO experience, but remember, it sounds very hardcore. Let me know if this is something that turns you off. If you do want some sort of more casual mode in the game, please let me know in the comments below. But if you are worried about that, it sounds like they will have this free roam co-op space that isn't as hardcore, which is good news. But this raid, man, it sounds like it's going to be freaking hardcore, and it sounds like it's also going to have some of the best weapons and gear within these raid spaces. But stay tuned for more Escape from Tarkov. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the apocalypse soon enough.